Respected sadhakas, let us together salute the Lord. Thank you to the Lord and the Gurus that by their grace we made a regular choice of attending to our satsangas, study our Sanatana Dharma Shastras, understand the Lord, understand the truth, understand the Vyavaharika Satta, no Paramarthika Satta of the world. With the grace and blessings of same Lord and the Guru, further to realize the truth, reality in our own selves, whatever the sadhana to be done deeply inside of the Vyatireka as well as Anvaya. May by their grace we find interest in doing so, thereafter we find the time doing so, thereafter we find our mind's cooperation in doing so, as well as the ability, capacity, energy in doing so. Because at every step in our spiritual sadhana, reasons some known, many unknown, so many of obstacles come not from outside, from inside only. From this Rajo and Tamoguna, which we are pampering from thousands of lives, all those are deposited at different places. They all try to come out when we try to do the internal Adhyatmika sadhana. And they have to come out also. Only then they can be eliminated, eradicated, removed. Thus, we come out to be pure, immaculate. But that struggle is so painful, so tough, so difficult to go through. And thank God, in the next life, what struggles, difficulties we have gone through in this, the Lord makes us forget, only gives us the result. Just like today's our Shravana interest to listen, understand little aspects is the result of vigorous sadhanas of lot of difficulties we have done in earlier life. But do we remember any one of them? We don't. That's the kindness of God. That in each life He gives the result of sadhana. He doesn't show us what hardships, toughnesses we have gone through, so that we are not demoralized, we will not be frightened, etc. So the same Lord may bless us and we hold on to the faith as we said just now. Let any type of any amount of difficulties come, struggles come, pains come, hardships come, obstacles come, oppositions come. Let all of do its job. But I am not going to leave Paramatma as my goal. I am not going to leave Adhyatmika Jivana Sadhana as my means. And then to be more serious, sincere, it is our own intellection, it is our own choice. That whatever is creating disturbance, Rajoguna and Tamoguna, if with maturity we can say no to them and spend the timings only in those aspects or people or books or the activities in which Sattva alone is maintained and growing, we are really matured. In our inadvertence, even though we claim to be the seekers of truth, to seek the truth we need Shuddha Sattva Guna, but because of our inadvertence and immaturity, we slowly, unknowingly only, start involving in that Rajasic, Tamasic things, whether it is Mojanam, whether it is the topics entertained in the mind, whether the books we read, or the all the entertainments we see, or have the talk with people in such manner. But unknowingly, for the class, in the class time, we appear to be spiritual. But of the class, only those things of Rajas Tamas we involve in. And it becomes a habit and we tend to justify it. क्लास तो जा रहा हूँ ना, आधा घंटा उपासना कर रहा हूँ ना, ध्यान लगा रहा हूँ ना, तो बाकी 8 घंटे घूम रहा हूँ, फिर रहा हूँ, indulge कर रहा हूँ, enjoy कर रहा हूँ. No, this devilish justification is the toughmost one to translate. है कि नहीं? कर तो रहा हूँ मैं, तो बाकी टाइम तो दे दो फ्रीडम. Our mind only suggests and we yield to it, not knowing that because of this type of life, the depth either in the understanding of the truth through Shastras, the depth in our meditation, etc., we will not able to achieve reach. ये गल हमको समझ में नहीं आता. Though from therefore no seeker level to when we come to the seeker level, here also from lighter casually sadhana taking seeker to very serious sincere seeker we have to become. Like if you see in every department of the whole world or country, let's say government, politician, there are कुछ politicians जान लगा के है ना the nation's सेवा दे do. दिन भर हो साल भर हो जिंदगी में. Others are the casual type. है ना, जब बुलाया जाता है मौका मिला तो करेंगे नहीं तो चुप. So to the government servants, some very aggressively take initiative and do the things. Others casual. We had that casuality governments only till last 10 years back. Tak. Even in army and all. Everywhere means any departments. Some very aggressively looking into the affairs and planning everything. Up chal raha hai. You know, LAC, China tries to do something and they start meeting Maldives or this or that nation. Immediately India also becomes alert. Defense minister meets. So other cases, very casual approach. Some parents, how aggressively they take care of every aspect of the children. Education, job, health, monetary सब. Other parents you can see very casual approach. ठीक है वो मांगेगा तो दे, नहीं तो चलने दो गाड़ी. 100, I mean everywhere this is how it is. Even the servants, some are very aggressive. On time they come, they do all works, they ask for the more work and all. अब बाकी लोग कामचोर. Only when you catch them, point out to them, show them, remind them, then only they do that work of cleaning the dust, washing utensil properly, watering the plants, folding the clothes. जो भी काम है उसको बार बार पीछे पड़ना पड़ता है. स्पिरिचुअलिटी में भी फ्रॉम दिस कैजुअल अप्रोच टू अग्रेसिवली विगरसली इंटेंसली कि कम वाट में मैं हर दिन 24 घंटे साधना में ही रहूंगा परमात्मा को पाने तक. That type of thing, the one who has got, he is proving his genuineness. He is blessed by the Shastra, the Guru, the God. He reaches the truth quicker, faster. Even though he started late, but his approach was so beautiful that he reaches first. Though there is no comparison, competition in spiritual sadhana and goal, here he reaches first, not necessary in compared with others, but within himself only. In spirituality, I compare with myself. You know, if I am lazy, slow doing, so I am reaching very slow. Other fellow, very dynamic, active, and vigorously doing, he reaches fast. There is no competition, comparison between two. So may all these things enter into our bosom, and this contemplation, chintanam, antarmathanam, though it brings out the poison in between. Yeah, chodi do ye spirituality. Let us indulge in the world. How beautiful it is. Being with the people, indulging in the objects, going to all places. And in so many of the entertainments, itna मजेदार जिंदगी है. So that poisonous thoughts fumes come when we churn these information which we have heard. But if that poisonous things, if you leave it to Lord Shiva, the Shanti in the mind, continue churning, then definitely the ambrosia that no other thing other than knowing Paramatma, no other thing other thing other than doing sadhana, preparing for it. I will not even spend a moment also for anything else. That Amrita Swarupi, Nishchaya, Nirnaya, commitment, Anusthana, Vrata, when it comes out of the churning of all what you have heard now, then really our spiritual sadhana is unobstructed, not by anybody around, but our own selves. And everyone will have to reach to that level. Whoever, whenever he reaches, then he is never looking back, nor here and there. Just charai veti. And unko Bhagavan in all rupas contributes or helps or protects. Like Hanumanji. Surasa also blessed. Lankini also blessed. Vibhishana also helped. How many helps coming because of his commitment to the work. So the Bhagavan Shiva, if you do namaskar to him, he will give the required Shantamana. Mata Rani, if you worship her, Durga Ropini, she will give Shakti. If you worship Lakshmi Mata, all Sadhana Sadhushta Sampada, she will give blessings of Mother Saraswati if they are there. Then the studied Shastra Jnana is very well understood and retained. See, every of the Devata. So to the Rishis and Munis. Some Rishi helps us in bhakti development. Some Rishi helps us in yoga development. Some Rishi helps us in Vedanta Vicharana, Atmanatma Viveka. सारे ये ऋषि लोग देवता लोग not seen physically, but when we pray to them, seeing our already said sincerity, intensity, they come to our help. मजा रहता है वो वाला जिंदगी जब मैं जान चुका हूँ कि मेरे को सिर्फ परमात्मा चाहिए, मैं जान चुका हूँ कि सिर्फ परमात्मा के साधना के लिए और कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ, और मैं जानबूझकर सारे देवताओं का अनुग्रह मांग रहा हूँ और दिख भी रहा that every of the devatas blessing does my spiritual sadhana is happening on a red carpet in such a safe and secure mode. Not no more earlier hiccups, earlier hindrances, earlier tough tasks, etc. How earlier difficulties. No. Like in any of the pilgrimages, we are on, which are on the hilltop mountain, we can see. An example that Kedarnath. तो जो 12.5 किलोमीटर जो है कितना टफ होता है बाबा. But once you see the Bhagwan's temple from that 1.5 kilometer distance, the road is just flat only, no ups and downs. You go to Badrinath also, up to the climbing of the mountain, so tough. But once you move from there to the temple, those 2 kilometers, safe. So माता रानी में वो फाइनल स्टेप चढ़ने के बाद वहाँ से मंदिर तक सेफ. In the same way, when we go through all toughnesses are in our taking commitments, taking decisions, and doing only exclusively sadhana ityadi. ये होते हैं ना, all these devatas bless. When they bless, all obstacles are very small, very little. और वो तो अपने गोदी में बैठाकर हमको ले जाते. But they have to be convinced. We have to prove that we are single-pointedly, exclusively wanting only Paramatma and no impurity in our heart of asking for any other thing. But this also comes through the Vedantic maturity that the truth alone is real, everything is unreal. Unreal should not be sought, truth alone should be sought. ये जो बेसिक थॉट है जो पहले दिन से सुनते आ रहे हैं हम, वो आखिर तक हमको एक ही चीज यही मदद करता है. May all these things happen to us, and also let us notice कि the Navaratras, the first day came, second, third, ninth day over, even Vijayadashami is over, Ekadashi also is over. So the festivals, the opportunities, the occasions, the life itself comes and goes. It never stops, even a movement. What we are doing in that time is our maturity or immaturity. That's it. ऐसे ही चलता रहता है जिंदगी. फिर से और एक शरीर मिलेगा, उसमें भी ऐसा होता रहेगा. So what's happening outside, what we are doing inside. If we are very clear about this and encash every life, every day, every moment, every opportunity, every blessing given, then we can ensure our reaching the destiny of Paramatma Anubhuti quickly and surely. Though it is not as easy as it is said, because the Paramatma Anubhuti is beyond any comprehension, beyond any upadhi understandable. You know, uh, at times when we even understand or try to understand the state of the self beyond all the upadhis ityadi, luckily we don't think at all anything about it. जैसे सुन के फेंक देते हैं, इसलिए हमको जनरली डर नहीं लगता. बट कोई बंदा इस बात को जब सीरियस लेता है, सोचने का, समझने का, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस, इज व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ सेल्फ और सेल्फहुड, इट इज हाईली फ्राइटनिंग. Because there are no individual upadhis, total upadhis. There is no रूपनामात्मा का जगत. तो देखो ना, जब तक उस बात का समझ पूरी तरह नहीं आता, वो तो डर ही देता है हमको. लाइक एनी फील्ड, है ना, टिल यू गेट फुली अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट थिंग्स गिव्स ए फियर. अच्छा, हमेशा पेशेंट्स के साथ रहना पड़ता है एज ए डॉक्टर, और डर ही देता है. बट देन व्हेन यू नो कि बाय दिस how many patients dukkha you sward of, how much self contentment comes inside you, how much of the blessings they give, how much you become famous in the town. अब ये सब भी बात समझते हैं. अच्छा चल ठीक है, आई कैन गो थ्रू दैट बीइंग ए डॉक्टर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ पेशेंट, है ना. सो टू आर्मी में जाओ, वो तो बॉर्डर पे रहना पड़ेगा, कोई भी युद्ध हो सकता है, मरना पड़ेगा. दिस टेंशंस विल बी देयर. But when he is told from within and by outsiders, there is no job greater than protecting our frontiers. And the whole country stands with you, whole government stands with you to protect you. You are fully taken care. You will be victorious. All warfare, everything will be taught to you. आज ये सब बताते हैं, yeah, then I will serve my nation that way. You understand? So in this way, spirituality का भी, the concept of the truth to be beyond everything itself is Dharavana, for the reason that we are habituated to live in the world of name and form, live in the world of Stula Sukshma. इसमें इतने जन्मों से रहने के कारण ये जो मिथ्या है, ये अज्ञान है, ये बंधन कारण है, फिर भी ये आदत है ना, इसलिए मजा लगता है. दैट वन, दो ट्रुथ, दो रियलिटी, दो इन्फिनिट, दो ब्लिसफुल, yet it is beyond all this, therefore that is frightening. So people get stuck up there also for a long period of time. Many lives for them to take decision. Yeah, I am ready to plunge into that unknown, unknowable, unseen, unseeable. और बहुत टाइम लगता है उसके लिए, अटके रहते हैं 10-20 जन्म. In every janama, they get a guru, they listen from the guru, little conviction they develop. Whom I am talking, we are talking. Those who have gone through, like we are going through, all Upanishads, all Vedanta, glory of Brahman, everything is understood. Mithyatva of Jagat is understood. All this theory is done. है ना. बट जब प्रैक्टिकली, जैसे युद्ध के बारे में, देश रक्षण के बारे में, बॉर्डर्स के बारे, थियोरेटिकली सब कुछ अंडरस्टूड, वेरी इंस्पायरिंग ऑल्सो. अब जाके ज्वाइन हो जाओ आर्मी में, अब तब आता है फिर पूरा डर. इन द सेम में सिद्धांत पूरा समझ लिया, उसके बाद ही एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम आता है निर्णय लेने के लिए. दैट इज लाइक द रिवर रेडी टू लूज इट्स नेम एंड फॉर्म. ऑल्दो मर्जिंग इन ओशन गिव्स इनफाइनाइट्यूड, बट फ्रॉम द गंगा, सॉरी, गोमुख से उतना दूर से मैं गंगा नाम से बुलवाते आ रही हूँ, मेरा अपना इंडिविजुअलिटी चल रहा है, अब सारा चला जाएगा समुद्र में मिलकर. कितना डर लगता है देखो, है ना. अपने अहम को, व्यक्तित्व को खोना आसान नहीं. बट ओनली दोज हू थ्रू डीपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग अंडरस्टैंड that you are losing definitely your व्यक्तित्व which is limited, but you are getting the infinitude there. ये बात समझ में जिनको आता है, then they are ready. So we are in the initial infant stages of just starting to study Shastra and save our minds from degrading in doing the papa further. इतना हमारा काम चल रहा है. So let the Lord bless us. We are into Bhagavata Dhenam, 88th chapter. Lord Vishnu saving all devatas and Lord Shiva also by eliminating this VRUKASURA. And the devatas feel happy and all. Those 4 5 slokas of 88th chapter we have to do today. We'll take up 89th also. थोड़ा पढ़ेंगे. इसमें sent by all the Saptarishis, Bhrugu Rishi goes to check which of these Trinity are great. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. So they go to Brahma, he goes to Brahma, then Shiva, then Vishnu. Then he just comes to know Vishnu is great. For what reason and how? We are going to see. As said yesterday towards the end of the class, the last 5 6 chapters where the Veda Mata doing the Shruti of Narayana and Parabrahma है ना, जागृत करना. हम उसके बाद through the Vrukasura Vruttanta, supremacy of Lord Vishnu's proof. Then again through the Bhrugu visiting and all Trimurtis and finding Lord Narayana to be great among all of that in its depth has the details for you and I to become single pointedly intensely Vishnu Bhakta and do the Vishnu Upasana worship and be blessed by him, both by the Vaikuntha Prapti and Brahma Prapti and Moksha. Because Vishnu gives the Nirguna Brahmanubhuti Visa in that 87th chapter. Okay, then we have our Adhyatma Ramayanam. Few more slokas we'll see of Tattva Chintana as started by Rama to Lakshmana Swami. Our chantings of Kamala Sahasramavali 600 to 700 and our 102 stotras they continue. Let us start. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधकेभ्यो साधुभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षि सूतमहामुने शौनकादिऋषिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादिऋषिभ्यो अत्र्यादिऋषिभ्यो मत्स्यादवतारेभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रह देवताभ्यो श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्ति मात्रे माता पितृ देवताभ्यो आदि शंकराचार्य गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरूणां दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभवप्राप्ति सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुद्धार जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्वशांति विश्व एकता विश्व पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् कर्म निष्ठितानाम् अस्माकं सह समस्त साधक भक्तानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्यादि द्वारा बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्ध उत्तरार्धः अष्टाशीतितमः अध्यायः एकोननवतितमः अध्यायः. लेट अस चैंट फ्रॉम द वर्स 35वां से पढ़ो. इत्थं भगवतः चित्रैर् श्री शुकोवाच श्री भगवानुवाच इत्थं आई एम चैटिंग 88th chapter श्लोका नंबर 35. इत्थं भगवतः चित्रैः वचोभिः स सुपेशलैः भिन्नधीर्विस्मितः शीर्ष्णि स्वहस्तं कुमतिर्व्यधात् अथापतद्भिन्नशिरा वज्राहतैव क्षणात् जय शब्दो नमः शब्दः साधु शब्दो भवत् दिवि मुमुचुः पुष्पवर्षाणि हते पापे वृकासुरे देवर्षि पितृगन्धर्वाः मोचितः सङ्कटात् शिवः मुक्तं गिरिशमभ्याः भगवान् पुरुषोत्तमः अहो देव महादेव पापोऽयं स्वेन पाप्मना अतः को नु महत्स्वीश जन्तुर्वै कृतकिल्बिषः क्षेमी स्यात् किमु विश्वेशे यः कृतागस्को जगद्गुरौ य एवमव्याकृतशक्त्युदन्वतः परस्य साक्षात् परमात्मनो हरेः गिरित्रमोक्षं कथयेत् शृणोति वा विमुच्यते संस्कृतिभिस्तथारिभिः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे रुद्रमोक्षणं नाम अष्टाशीतितमोऽध्यायः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीभागवत शरणं मम, श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीसूता शरणं मम, श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम, श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम, श्रीनारद शरणं मम, श्रीकुमार शरणं मम, श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम, श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम, श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अयं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामा मुञ्चत कर्हिचित्। ओं नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Ha ha. For 10 more slokas, let us chant of 12 slokas of the 89 also. If the time permits, that also we see. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Dasham Skandha Uttarardha Ekonanavadidamodhyayah. Shri Shukauvacha Saraswatyastate Rajan Rushayah Satramasata Vitarkah Samabhuta Tesham Trishvadhisheshu Ko Mahan तस्य जिज्ञासया ते वै भृगुं ब्रह्मसुतं नृपा तज्ज्ञप्त्यै प्रेषयामासुः सोऽभ्यगात् ब्रह्मणः सभां न तस्मै प्रह्वणं स्तोत्रं चक्रे सत्त्वपरीक्षया तस्मै चुक्रोध भगवान् प्रज्वलन् स्वेन तेजसा स आत्मन्युत्थितं मन्युम् आत्मजायात्मना प्रभुः आशीषम् अद्यथा वह्निं स्वयोन्यावारिणात्मभूः ततः कैलासमगमत् सतं देवो महेश्वरः परिरब्धुं समारेभे उत्थाय भ्रातरं मुदा नैच्छत्वम् असि उत्पथगतः इति देवशुकोपः शूलमुद्यम्य तं हन्तुम् आरेभे तिग्मलोचनः पतित्वा पादयोर्देवी सान्त्वयामास तं गिरा अतो जगाम वैकुण्ठं यत्र देवो जनार्दनः शयानं श्रिय उत्सङ्गे पदावक्षस्य ताडयतु तत उत्थाय भगवान् सह लक्ष्म्या सतां गतिः सतल्पादवरुह्याथ ननाम शिरसा मुनिम् आह ते स्वागतं ब्रह्मन् निषीदात्रासने क्षणम् अजानतामागतान्वः क्षन्तुमर्हत नः प्रभो इति अतीव कोमलौ तात चरणौ ते महामुने इत्युक्त्वा विप्रचरणौ मर्दयन् स्वेन पाणिना मुनिः सह लोकं माम लोकपालांश्च मद्गतान् पादोदकेन भवतः तीर्थानां तीर्थकारिणा अद्याहं भगवन् लक्ष्म्या आसमेकान्तभाजनं वत्स्यति उरसि मे भूतिः भवत्पादहतां हसः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः Shanti. Yes, friends, now we remember how sweetly Bhagavan respectfully in that Bala Batuka Vesha approaching this Vrukasura, how humbly he speaks. Ki, oh, me Shakuneya, you appear to be so tired, fatigued, exhausted. So, at the cost of your own body, you seem to be running somewhere. Body is the one which is the source of all the Sukha Bhoga, Shanam Vishramyata. See the sweet words. Then he says, if you think I am deserving to listen to you, you just tell me what for you are this way pantingly running. And also, there is a thing in the world, people whomever they trust, with the help of them, they get their works done. So if you trust me, you can share your Vrittanta to me. Narayana. When in this way, Bhagavan, so that is what he said here. Chitra, Vasache, Evam Bhagavata Prishta Vachasa Amrita Varshinya. With that nectarine words, when world Lord spoke, वो तो फिदा हो गए. Then he told all the story right from beginning of how he met नारद जी etc. Then listening to all, देखो भगवान का मकसद तो शिव जी देवताओं को बचाना है, तो दुष्ट है. He says कि I don't believe that Lord Shiva has got that power to bless you with the boon. बिकॉज वो तो अभी दक्ष प्रजापति के शाप से प्रेत पिशाच राजा बनकर अब भटक रहे, घूम रहे, मतलब कंगाल है अपनी तरफ से. हाउ कैन ही ब्लेस यू विद द मून? आई डोंट बिलीव. मेरा तो क्लियर. इफ यू बिलीव, ही टेल्स रुकासुरा, डू वन थिंग, immediately put your hand on your head. And if it becomes true, what will happen? That point Bhagavan did not touch. Intelligently. He says, if it is proved that his vara is a fake, because you are alive even after putting your hand on your head, then you just chase him, catch him wherever he is, and finish him off. You know, ऐसा भगवान कहते हैं. अब देखो ये राक्षस का मति मंद है. अब एरोगेंस ऑफ पावर आल्सो सो मेनी थिंग्स. सो उनका तमोगुण से मोहित हो गया बुद्धि. देन इमीडिएटली जस्ट हंसते हुए देखता हूँ करके, सी दैट माइंड लास्ट फॉर वन मोमेंट. दैट वाज इनफ फॉर हिम. पुट्स हिज हैंड ऑन हिज ओन हेड. हेड बिकम्स ब्रोकन. ही जस्ट डाइज, कोलैप्सेस. So there's so many things to learn from it before we go further. एक बात क्या है कि ये लास्ट श्लोक में बताएंगे वो, कि भगवान से, भगवान के शक्तियों से छेड़खानी या पंगा जो बोलते हो आप ना लोकल लैंग्वेज, शुड नॉट टेक इट फॉर ग्रांटेड. पॉइंट वन. पॉइंट टू, सीक नॉट मटेरियलिज्म. इवन इफ यू सीक इट ना, रेस्पेक्ट एंड रिवेयर स्पिरिचुअलिटी, so that you are safe. But you are overpowered by the materialistic thoughts and you want to challenge spirituality only, then the Lord cannot keep quiet, you know. So here he was challenging spiritualities. He was trying to use his powers on Lord Shiva only. And for whatever the reason, you can't for any reason take the rishis, munis, the gurus, the adhyatmikata, the devatas, the upasana paddhatis for granted. You can't do any harm to them. Then he was trying for that. Then the Lord is there in another form as Vishnu. No, his Maya is so powerful that he will definitely destroy you. You can never be spared. That's why all through our hundreds and thousands and lakhs of shlokas Vale, in all the Purana Itihasa story, what do we see is the victory of the Lord only on the evil. Never ever the evil devil was victorious for long. That is the celebration of Dashara, Deepavali and Janmashtami. Every festival is that only. तो शुरू से लेकर अंत तक एक ही टॉपिक चल रहा है इस अध्याय में. क्या है? सरेंडर टू नारायण एंड ओनली फॉर स्पिरिचुअल साधना. Don't take the refuge or the surrender or devotion to anyone, and that too seeking anything other than Paramatma, the Bhautika Vishyas. Difference between Ravanasura and Vrukasura is Vrukasura is more lucky. Ravanasura unlucky. Why? After being blessed with the power, Ravana kept himself away from the Lord doing his Rakshasatva for thousands of years. Killed so many rishis, munis, troubled so many. Mahapap. But Vrukasura ko abhi var mila before he experimented it on anyone and incurred that sin, etc., by killing the innocent people. He was immolated or he was made to be killed by the Lord. उसको जल्दी अनुग्रह हो गया, छुटकारा हो गया. Otherwise, we don't know on how many people's head he would have put the hands. Some countries are there in the world putting the hand on other countries' head. Like, today, even Burma, Bhutan also are talking to China. वो तो भस्मासुर है बेचारे, उनको नहीं पता. India is watching. We don't do any gustaki or any excitement or any worry. We know we are true. We are good friends of all. We don't have any selfishness. Prompted by China. अब वो वाला कहता है वो नया प्राइम मिनिस्टर में बनूंगा, ऑल द इंडियन आर्मी शुड गो अवे. इंडिया को अकल होना चाहिए. ब्रिंग ऑल योर आर्मी. मारने दो अपने आप को. एक दूसरे को. वही वेस्ट आवर आर्मी देयर. Which is that nation, whatever it is. Bhasmasura. In this world, many are Bhasmasura. Protect your head. Before any Bhasmasura puts the hand on our head, let us put our head under the feet of the Lord and the Guru by being true भक्ता, है ना. एक तो भगवान नारायण का भक्त हुए, दूसरा वो भक्ति केवल भगवत शरणागति भगवत प्राप्ति के लिए होवे. In this we should have ruthless conviction and courage of conviction to stick to that. Come whatever temptations from within, we will not yield to both the things of worshipping somebody else other than Narayana and also the two for the material things. ये दोनों को हमें अवॉइड करना. Toward the end of this Dashama Skandha, this most important, sacred, highest of the Upadesha we are given by Shukadev ji, Vyasa ji, all the Bhagavata acharyas. तो पूरा 10वां स्कंद 90 चैप्टर कृष्ण भगवान जो नारायण के अवतार है उसका आपने पढ़ा. तो व्हाट इज द आउटकम ऑफ इट फाइनली इज दिस: surrender to Narayana, only for Narayana. Don't surrender to anyone and seek not anything other than Paramatma Prapti or Anubhuti. Keep that as main goal. Do the main sadhanas of those which reach us that side. In between, you do some punya, sat karma, the Lord Himself is blessed. Seeing your innocence, the Guru Himself may bless you. So, कुछ धन कनक वस्तु वाहना सुख भोगा नाम वाम ये सब आते जाएगा. ये enjoy करो. What does it matter? Don't do the papa. But goal is Paramatma. Is it not? ऐसा करना चाहिए. Now what happened? Atha apatat bhinna shira. Apatat, he has fallen. Bhinna shiraha, the head broken. Vajraha iva, like Indra's Vajra say, even the mountains are hit, they get broken, the peaks and fall. In that way, this Vrukasura fell down, kshanat, in a moment only when he put his hand on his own head. Kshanat. कितना जल्दी एक्शन लिया. जल्दी मतलब लॉर्ड विष्णु ने कितने दिन दौड़े हैं लॉर्ड शिवा और यही चेज किया, वी डोंट नो. बट देन विदाउट एनी अनट्रोवर्ड थिंग्स, विदाउट एनी फर्दर हार्म, है ना. सम हाईजैक्स हैव हैपेंड मानो. तो क्विकली ऑल दोज पीपल हु आर कैप्चर्ड आर रिलीज्ड, है ना. लाइक हमास हैज कॉट सो मेनी इजराइलीज. तो यस्टरडे डे बिफोर दो लोगों को छोड़ा. ओल्ड वुमेन उसको उनको देख कर तो तरस आ रहा था. तो होस्टेजेस को रिलीव कराना. Minimum, some examples in the world. Here also, quickly without much damage done by this Vrukasura, that he is eliminated. The world is saved from his tyranny. है ना. जब पूरे समष्टि का दौर्भाग्य रहता है, दुर्भाग्य, तो दुष्ट व्यक्ति राजा बनेगा और लगातार चलता ही रहेगा. That is the curse for the totality, like the countries like Pakistan. Military वाले, you take care of your protection of the nation at borders. What the hell you have regarding the politics? But they want to dominate without any knowledge of politics, etc. Therefore, the country will never grow. And that also with so much of fanaticism of religion and all. Same is in Afghanistan. थोड़ा थोड़ा वो लोग बाहर आ रहे हैं इसलिए taking the help of helpful countries like India, they are safe. All Arab countries, दिमाग खुल रहा है उनका थोड़ा थोड़ा. So they are understanding life in its whole. Because the leaders are थोड़ा thinking orient हो रहे हैं. Oriented. But if the Raja is fanatic like this nation, they never allow the nation to grow. That is a samashti ka durbhagya. In some countries, in some places, when the samashti का सौभाग्य होता है ना, तो दुष्ट राजा तो आएगा, लेकिन कुछ ही दिन में वो न मर जाएगा या नहीं तो उसको कोई मार देंगे या वो डिसीज हो जाएगा या उसको इम्पीचमेंट हो जाएगी. Somehow he is removed. That is a punya. Another punya expression of the samashti is good raja comes, but एक साल दो साल ही कर दिया. Like we had then Atal ji's government and all. इतना सुनहरा टाइम था लेकिन नहीं था ज़्यादा टाइम के लिए. But if Samashti's punya is more, a very good king will be there. The long time he will rule. We are praying for that to happen now. Is it not? So all that is said is the Vrukasura, without creating much of risk danger, quickly got eliminated. After this moon. Before this, he might have done whatever the atrocities. That is why he is Rakshasa. That is why everybody want him to eliminate it, all that. So, then what happened when he fell down in a moment's time after putting his hand on his own head? Jaya Shabdaha, Namah Shabdaha, Sadhu Shabdaha, Abhavat Divi. So, some devatas, rishis and all did Jai Jaykar to Lord Narayana Vaikuntha, Vasi Vishnu. Others did the Namah Shabdaha, extension of gratitude through salutations to the Narayana. Some of them Sadhu Shabdaha, well done, hey Bhagavan. Thank you have blessed us by eliminating this Dushta Rakshasa. In this way, Shabashi. Jaya Shabdaha, Namah Shabdaha, Sadhu Shabdaha. From the divine. That's what we see in the world also, depending on the work or activity. So Jaya Shabda, Sadhu Nama in sports also. When good hittings are going on, cricket Jaya Namaha Sadhu. हर जगह में. So too, as I just now gave example, any of the scientists discovered something very important for the humanity's safety or use, then उनको Nobel Prize वगैरह देते. That's what Jai Shabda, Namah Shabda, Sadhu. In India also, every 26 January, how many are awarded? That is the Jai Shabda, Namah Shabda, Sadhu Shabda, because so many of achievements they have done. So here Vishnu Bhagavan eliminated Vrukasura that way. All were happy. They were doing Jaykara, Namaskara and Sadhukara. Then uske baad Mumuchuhu Pushpa Varshan. So they just did the Pushpa Varsha, the rain of flowers. Hate Pape Vrukasure. When this Papa Dushtatma Vrukasura was killed, they were all happy. When that Hitler committed suicide and all, the whole world was so shanta, kush, happy. Hate pape vrukasure. So many dushtas in the world. When they go away, you can see the whole, so the atmosphere becomes shant. If you have to be very sensitive to observe it. It's everywhere. Let us say in a town, a district magistrate, very bad, bribe लेने वाला, कोई काम नहीं करने वाला. Then when he gets transferred or retired, there is celebration. In the political party में कितनी शांति पिछले 10 साल से एक तरह का. But they are not totally gone. Here also, everywhere there is shanti. Then, Devarshi Pitru Gandharvaha, all the Devatas, Rishiganas, Pitru and Gandharva, they were the ones who were doing the Jaya Shabda, Nama Shabda, Sadhu Shabda, Pushpa Vrishti, Ityadi. Why? And also, Mochitaha Sankatat Shiva. Not only they were elated and delighted, even Bhagavan Shiva also is freed from this Sankata of saving himself from that Vrukasura was trying to experiment on Shiva only in the moon given by him. Nobody else could do. And we have given you all detail yesterday. ये विष्णु पुराण होने के नाते भगवान विष्णु का महिमा थोड़ा ज़्यादा बढ़ाकर बताकर to make us single pointedly devotion the devotee of the Lord, it is said. So we have to become. Don't know the symbolism and drop it. Symbolisms are told for inspiration, not for information and leave it. अच्छा भगवान विष्णु की महिमा के लिए बताया? नहीं रे बाबा, भगवान के भक्त बनने के लिए. Then Bhagavan says to Lord Shiva, Muktam Girisham Abhyaha Bhagavan Purushottama. That Purushottama Vaikuntavasi Narayana Bhagavan spoke to that Bhagavan Shiva, who is having that sigh of relief. Mukta ho gaya Baba. In other topics, somewhere few chapters before, देर भगवान विष्णु थोड़ा ज्यादा नहीं, हल्का सा प्यार से ही फटकारते हुआ शिव जी को, अरे महाराज थोड़ा वर देने से पहले देखो कौन है वो राक्षस. अदरवाइज whole devatas rishis, the people will be troubled. I have to take some avatara and sweating panting, I have to do that work. थोड़ा मतलब इसे लविंग वे शिव जी को हंसते हैं, आई कांट हेल्प इट, आई एम भोला शंकर, आई एम आशुतोष, जो आएगा मैं उसको करता हूँ. भगवान विष्णु कहते हैं ठीक है अब कर लो, मेरे को टाइम पास है, आई विल कम एज एन अवतार एंड डू द थिंग्स. तो हियर इवन दैट मच आल्सो लॉर्ड विष्णु डजंट से टू शिव, है ना, कि पैसा क्यों दिया वर करके. नो नो, यू कांट डू दैट लॉर्ड शिव. बिकॉज ऑफ शिव ओनली नारायण बिकम फेमस हियर नाउ, है ना. इसलिए भगवान विष्णु को भी पता है. तो शिव जी को इतना ही कहते हैं कि ये मुक्तम गिरीशम अभ्याह भगवान पुरुषोत्तम भगवान मुक्तम गिरीशम अभ्याह. व्हाट डिड ही से? अहो देव महादेव, ओ लॉर्ड, ओ ग्रेट लॉर्ड, पापः अयम, दिस पापात्मा, दिस वृकासुरा स्वेन पापमना हतः, he is killed by his own papa. Now देखो, no, can there be any most important thought than this, which can be added with two more. या एक सेंटेंस कहा नारायण भगवान ने, और दो हम ऐड कर सकते हैं. हियर द सेंटेंस इज ही इज किल्ड बाय हिज ओन सिन. Two more things we can add is we are saved and we develop through our own merit, and also we get liberated through our own sadhana. तो हम अपने पाप से मरते हैं, अपने पुण्य से उत्तम और ऊर्ध्वलोक पाते हैं, अपने साधना से हम मुक्त होते हैं. All others, including God, etc., are secondary. They help us either in doing this or this or this. तीनों में जो भी करना है वो हमारा निर्णय है, और उनमें वो लोग सबका योगदान हेल्प देने में होता है. Like I decide to do the papa. So many papa jivas are there in this world, dushtas. They come and help me. Actually यार करते हैं मर्डर या जा करके वो चोरी. So when I want to do the punya, there's so many people encourage me, appreciate me. Yeah, people like you are required. So when I want to do exclusively my sadhana to know the truth, the Rishi Mandali, Guru Mandali comes. Like from last 3 years, all the Rishi Guru Mandali are with us, giving us the knowledge of all the Purana, Itihasa, Upanishads, in spite of us, even in Kali Yuga. हर दिन मेरे को तो इसमें सिर्फ और सिर्फ भगवान का, गुरुओं का, ऋषियों का कृपा ही दिखता है. दैट we are able to come every day together, sit and make some study. We only exclusively those who are coming regularly to them, I am telling. जो कभी आते कभी नहीं जाते उनका पुण्य उतना ही है. No, what can I do? If they are not firm in their decision, what can I do? You are firm, I am happy with you. Excellent. That is a grace. You did not keep much of the choices. That gave the opportunity for the devatas to bless in such a way that this is chosen. And to make you, the regular people, the ministers, prime ministers, chief ministers, so many forces are coming, but these devatas are stopping them. Therefore, you are regular to the class. Otherwise, like the other people, आपको भी कोई आकर ऐसे किडनैप करके ले गए मानो, यू ऑल्सो विल नॉट कम रेगुलर। ऋषि मुनि लोग हमको कहीं भोग में, कहीं रोग में, कहीं दुस्संग में फंसने से बचते ही रहते हैं। वो अपना तपस शक्ति उसके लिए वो लोग क्या कहते हैं ना, दे सैक्रिफाइस इट। नो दैट एग्जाम्पल ऑफ तक्षक, नेगेटिव एग्जाम्पल, when takshaka was coming to bite Parikshit, that brahmana with vaidyam, that when the snake bites, how much of terrible it is, that poison can be removed and a king can be made alive. That his name was ऋषि का ही नाम होता है उनका। कोई भी हो, सामने ही किताब है वैसे। हाँ, इसमें दैट वांट टू कम टू सेव, देन दिस तक्षक जाकर ना उसको रिश्वत देता है। दैट्स व्हाई आई टोल्ड यू, इसे नेगेटिव एग्जांपल फॉर पॉजिटिव पॉइंट। In the 5th chapter it is there. अरे एक मिनट रुको। हम्म, हम्म, हम्म। His name is Kashyapa. The Kashyapa Gotra, some Brahmana. He was having medicine. But this Takshaka bribes him and says, Yara tu chale ja. So that there's no antidote for his poison. Then he comes and bites, and by that time, Parikshitji left the body, emerged in the reality. Then only to that Jiva Rahita Sharira, he has given a biting and it becomes Bhasma when everybody are watching. Such a power was the poison. Here also in our cases, the Rishi Muni, to all those who are coming to tempt us, distract us, terrible people, because of our own invitation and vasanas are so many times, अपने तपशक्ति व न्यौछावर करके कहते हुए कि भाई ये तुम लेकर जाओ, ये अभी अभी साधक बन रहा है, ऐसे साधक की दुनिया की जरूरत है, खासकर कलयुग में। तो दिस इज हाउ दे प्लीड टू देम एंड सेंड देम अवे। Like in that Lori Gana mein, so many, the mother does it. All devatas, please come, नन्ना सा प्यारा सा ये बच्चा है, बढ़ रहा है, अच्छी तरह बढ़ने दो, ये पूरा देश धर्म का रक्षक बने। Same thing that mothers sing this song also. Oh, all the dushta shaktis, please, please keep you away. Don't trouble this and all. है ना? Didn't you see that when भगवान कृष्ण को मारने के लिए पूतना आती है, फर्स्ट वन, when Bhagwan just kills her by squeezing all her milk and poison, don't you see that all the gopikas do that kavachana, Rakshana Kavacham to Lord Krishna, in which they pray all the Dushta Shaktis to keep away and the Shishta Shaktis to come. So that motherly Vatsalya, all the Rishi Muni Gurus have for those who are humble, simple, without keeping any choice, they come only for satsanga, listening to Shastras, understanding the truth, and trying for that. We are all blessed. We regular people are blessed with that. There's no ego. There's only acknowledgement of their blessings, gratitude to them, prayers to them to continue till we reach the goal. So I'm talking here. The whole topic is what? कि कृत किल्बिषा, हाँ हाँ, क्या है? अहो देव महादेव पापोयम स्वेन पापमना अतः. That is the topic we are discussing. He is killed by his own papa. So to anybody who prospers, becomes great in life, is by their own punya and whatever the positive efforts he is putting. So to one gets realized, मुक्त बनता है वो अपने ही साधना से. Therefore, self-effort, sadhana, you can never give up on the pretext of anything, especially devotion. This sentence, बेवकूफ वाला, मूर्ख वाला, कभी नहीं कहना, कतई नहीं कहना कि मैंने भगवान को सरेंडर कर ली, वो देख लेंगे. अरे मूर्ख, भगवान योगक्षेम देखेंगे जगत का. Not आध्यात्मिक साधना. That आध्यात्मिक साधना we have to do. And those who are doing their sadhana, to them I am doing yoga kshema mahamyam. That's what he said. Bhagavan never says कि तुम भोगी बनो, तुम्हारा साधना मैं करता हूँ. It is absolutely wrong, stupid sentence. मूर्खता है वो. If that's the truth, all the shastras are useless and meaningless then, because in every shastra we are told to do sadhana only. कौन सा है बताओ श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास जिसमें साधना नहीं करने को कहते या करने को मना करते हैं? Everywhere sadhana is prompted only. We are prompted to do. Therefore, never ever think that somebody can do the sadhana or it just happens automatically. No, we have to do. And to do, we have to take the decision. And while taking the decision, we have to use our brains and understand what is useless and what is useful through Viveka, and choosing that spirituality, giving up other things. We only have to do. First, empowering us, strengthening us in this right thinking edition only, these regular classes of Shastra we have to listen. उसी से हमको इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलता है, स्ट्रेंथ मिलता है, कॉन्टेम्पलेशन के लिए प्रॉम्प्टिंग मिलता है, एंड द राइट डिसीजन लेने की क्षमता भी मिलता है. द राइट डिसीजन इज आई हैव चूजन परमात्मा एज द गोल, स्पिरिचुअल साधना एज द मीन्स. दैट्स इट. वी हैव टू. And those are doing, then they are helped, as I told you the example of so many places. The Rakshana Kavacham, the Tapo Shakti, the Devathas, Gurus giving, like Puja Gurudev. His all Tapashakti is there as investment in the spiritual bank. He never does sankalp on it. All Beokus who claim to be my devotees or disciple and sleep and eat like buffalo, for them this Tapashakti should go. He is not like that. No, fool thodi hai aise karne ko. He will only say, whoever is deeply, intensely involved in sadhana, for them en route, for safety, for empowerment, for removal of obstacles, ब्रह्म ही दिस तपा शक्ति पुण्य शक्ति थोड़ा उनको जाए. ऐसा होता है. Not for lazy fellows. So here, one example of Vrukasura told is for one reason. But we are learning the other two things which are more important along with this. What is the main thought here? He killed by his own papa. What we are learning? We grow, we develop, we become prosperous, rich and happy by our punya. So too, we get liberated, get moksha also by our own sadhana done. Catch that point. Generalizing he is. So he is removing the regret and guilt from Lord Shiva. If at all it is there. यार मैंने इसको ऐसा वर दिया, मेरे को इतनी परेशानी हुई, आपको भी ये तो बटू कर्मचारी बनना पड़ा. Lord Vishnu is not giving chance to Lord Shiva to confess or to feel guilty. He says, no, 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 no. You are not wrong at all. You are Ashutosh. You are Bhola Shankar. तो तुम सबको देते हो वर. But that fellow should have the akal what to ask and not. So he did his own papa. Therefore he killed by his own papa. Therefore neither I killed him nor you. It is his own papa. The whole world, the gods, the rishi, the nature, all of them become facilitators for us to fall down if you want to rise up if you want to liberate it for that also. ये रहस्य को पकड़ कर ना, जब अंदर से हिम्मत हौसला आता है कि चलो भाई आज से मैं अपना ही साधना करता हूँ. द रियल विजयदशमी, रियल दीपावली, रियल संक्रांति, रियल जन्माष्टमी, ऑल ऑफ देम हैव स्टार्टेड. दैट इज द रियल फेस्टिवल. नॉट दैट जब बाहर का कुछ किया, खाना खाए, फिर वो फेस्टिवल को भूल के अगले साल तक. दैट इज अच्छा लोग हर लोग करते. दे आर एट दैट लेवल. That is enough for their life survival. They are not seekers. They are pakka samsari hai sari dunya. But if you and I claim to be the sadhakas, our understanding approach has to be very subtle, that I have to take decision and I have to do this sadhana for my own evolution. When you do that, that is a real festivity. So, Aho Deva, Mahadeva, Papoyam, Svena Papanataha. Okay? Now, a lesson by Lord Narayana to all of us. Very important, very crucial. But it says, कि कोनु महत्सु ईशा जंतुर्वै कृतकिल्बिषः क्षेमी स्यात्. Who can be kshemi, safe and secured? That human being or jantu. Jantu only does like that. Who mahatsu krutakilvishaha. To any of the great people, If somebody does the papa, how can he be safe? कोई भी अच्छे लोगों को, धार्मिक लोगों को, आध्यात्मिक लोगों को, ऋषियों को, मुनियों को, ब्राह्मणों को, if they are torturing, troubling them, krita kilpishaha, against them when they commit the sin, etc., konu kshemi syat? Who can be safe? This is general. Particularly, kimu vishveshe, and you are the Ishvara of the whole Vishwa, and to you this fellow has done the sin, trying to put his hand on your own head and doubting you who has given the vara to him. किमु विश्वेशे यह कृतागस्कः जगद्गुरौ, you are Jagadguru, Vishweshwara, this fellow has done the aga the papa to you only. अब इसका जो ठिकाना ही नहीं हुआ, तो मर ही जाएगा. जनरल ऑल्सो इफ एनीबडी ट्रबल्स एनी गुड पीपल, दे कांट बी सेफ. तो ये तो विश्वेश्वर जगत गुरु आपको तंग किया, आपके प्रति पाप किया, तो यही पाप उसको तुरंत मार दियो. You know, I'm telling you this fact, whether you understand or not, accept or not, you may fight with me, argue with me, for which I am not ready. Pakistan never will develop because it has killed thousands and lakhs of that Hindu Kashmiri Pandits. जब तक ये मरे हुए ये जो कश्मीरी पंडिट्स उनको क्षमा नहीं करते ना, दे विल नेवर डेवलप. कम वाट में उनका आह जो है वो लगेगा ही उनको. In the same way, in India, whoever have destroyed our Sanatana Dharma and the temples and culture, whether they are in Tamil Nadu, whether they are in Andhra Pradesh, whether they are anywhere, they won't grow, survive, they become prosperous. No, होगा ही नहीं. जो कोई भी इनोसेंट को मारता है वो कभी भी आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा. वो तो कृतक किल्बिश हो गया ना, तो वो तो हताहा, ही विल बी किल्ड बाय हिज ओन सिन. एंड दीज टू एग्जाम्पल से हमको लेसन लेकर लर्न कर थ्रू आउट लाइफ द्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानम इत्यादि, वी शुड नेवर हैव एनी फीलिंग ऑफ नेगेटिविटी टू एनीवन, ओनली पॉजिटिव. सबका कल्याण, धर्म का रक्षा हो, सब धर्म धार्मिक बने और धार्मिकों का रक्षा हो. सर्वे जनाः सुजनो भवन्तु, सर्वे सुजनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. This way we have to have approach. From our side, for our selfishness, arrogance, ego, any harm you do to others, then it will boomerang to us, we will be killed. And in Hinduism also, wherever, whenever something done negative by us for any reason, that is again fallen down, suffered. Like the Brahmanas, dominated and suppressed other castes. अब देखो उनका कोई वैल्यू है क्या ब्राह्मणों को? If at all one suppressed group is there in whole country, they are Brahmanas. For their own lot of personal mistakes also, trying to suppress. Now the other fellows who are doing this to the Brahmanas now, do you think they will be spared? उनका भी टाइम आएगा नाश होने का. Therefore, the world is run by this Papa and Punya and Sadhana rules. Whoever does the Papa, वो मरेगा उसे अपने ही पाप किया हुआ पाप. Whoever has done the Punya, he will grow with that only. Whoever does Sadhana, he gets liberated. It's a direct, simple explanation to decide what to do, therefore what to achieve. You won't find anywhere. Choice is up. For all the three things, it's a question of time. For the results to come, पापा उसका फल, पुण्य उसका फल, साधना उसका फल. समय का ही इंतजार है. किया पाप तो लगता होगा सब ठीक ठाक है आज, but you can see in few years or in next life terrible result of that. So to the punya, you may seem to be suffering in the instant immediately, but ere long you will see the punya phala starts coming. So to the sadhana done seriously, sincerely, just question of waiting for some time, the Bhagavad Anugraha comes and the siddhi happens, no doubt at all. So hataha konu mahatsu isha janturvai krita kilvisha kshemi syat. महात्माओं के खिलाफ साजिश करके उनको दो दुखी करता है ना, ही कैन नेवर बी सेफ. किमु विश्वेश यह कृतागस का, एंड नास्तिक बनकर जो भगवान का ही जो ट्रबल करता है, वो उसका तो कोई ठिकाना ही नहीं. Mm. Now comes a why this is beautiful shloka, the last one. Okay. Yaha, this is the first Shruti of this. Bhagavan saving Lord Shiva and all. Yaha, whoever he may be, evam in this way, avyakruta shakti udanvataha. Avyakruta means unmanifest. Shakti means power. Udanvata, ocean. The one who has got the oceanic power of Maya, which is unmanifest, required जितना उतना manifest होता रहता है उस भगवान का परस्य, who is supreme. Then Sakshat Paramatmana, the Lord who is Sakshat Paramatma, Hari, the Lord Vishnu, of him, this great Leela of what? Giritra Mokshanam, saving Lord Shiva from that Vrukasura, Kathayet, when he talks on this Katha, Shunotiva, and whoever are listening, both of them vimuchyate, get liberated and freed. From what? Samsrutivihi tatha arivihi. From all the inner and outer Shatrus, he will be liberated, and also from the samsara, and he gets the moksha. बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रुओं का निर्मूलन, मोक्ष प्राप्ति दोनों मिलेगा. संसार बंधन से मोक्ष to those who contemplate, meditate on this story of Lord Vishnu saving Giritra from Vrukasura. And as we took 3 days only, okay, but we tried to see in so or 5 days so much of the meaning, symbolism, things to be learnt and all. एंड शुरू में, मध्य में, आखिर में जो बात बताया वो तो अति मुख्य है, उसको तो पकड़ ही लेना. व्हाट इज दैट? Surrender only to Narayana. Second, that is also only for Narayana Prapti, Moksha Prapti. Don't seek any powers, any possessions, any money in your heart. If the Lord gives, okay, use it for His service. But heart in heart, our goal is only to reach Paramatma. Then we are safe. So that we have to learn from this entire story. Same way, Narayana is supreme, he is a giver of mukti. He is killed to the Vrukasura, but उससे उसको भी मुक्ति ही मिला है. भगवान शिव को भी मोक्ष मिला, in the sense freed from the torture. All devatas also relieved, and Rishi Muni also relieved, because Vrukasura with that boon would have become tyrannical. कहीं भी जाकर इंद्र के सर पे हाथ लगाए. If Indradi Devatas, Dikpalakas are intelligent like you and me, then वो सब प्रकाशुर को पकड़ के उसके हाथ को उसी के सर पे लगा दो. भगवान विष्णु did not do that forceful thing. Intelligently उन्होंने क्या किया? सर लगा अपने हाथ में. Like India is doing now in Pakistan, every 1 week or 10 days. कोई कर रहा है, वो कोई इंडिया कर रहा है, कोई एविडेंस नहीं है. All those mastermind terrorists एक के बाद एक को उड़ा रहे. Day before yesterday, one more. Nobody knows what's happening. Very विचित्र. They are उनका क्या है ना, वृकासुर का काम करा रहे हैं उनसे, अपने हाथ अपने सर पे. So Vishnu Bhagavan is very intelligent that way. So in this way, it is Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane. In this Bhagavad Mahapurana, Paramahamsayam, which is given by the Paramahamsa, and which has got the Jnana, which makes us Paramahamsa. Samhitayam, it is a great Shastra. Dashama Skandha, in it, in the Skandha, Uttarardha mein, Rudra Mokshanam Nama. The Rudra is freed. ऐसा नाम वाला अष्टाशीतितमः अध्यायः 88th chapter concludes. Now the 89th chapter has 3-4 topics. First topic is the Bhrugu going to check who is great. Second topic is the Brahmana's children dying continuously. 8-9 children die. And every time he keeps that dead child at the Dwaraka में, भगवान नारायण का उस कृष्ण उस पैलेस में लगा के जाता, and goes on cursing that यहाँ का राजा ठीक नहीं, इसलिए मेरे बच्चे मर रहे हैं ना. Then Arjuna comes, he says कि मैं बचाता हूँ तुम्हारे बच्चों. वो ब्राह्मण बोलता है, even Krishna, Balarama, Pradyumna, they could not do, what will you do? You do. Then Arjuna with his Gandiva comes at the time of the birth of that 10th child, 10th or 9th. ही इज फुल पहरा लगाकर कैसा आएगा मृत्यु, कैसे रहेगा? अरे मृत्यु को कौन रोकेगा? ही जस्ट कम्स एंड टेक्स द चाइल्ड एंड गोस. पता ही नहीं चलता अर्जुन. Then all these brahmanas curse Arjuna. Arjuna wants to commit suicide and all. Lord Krishna comes and says, भाई nobody can avoid. Anyway, let us try. करके दोनों जाते हैं वहाँ अनंत लोक में, वैकुंठ के लोक में. वहाँ जाकर then they bring the children and give it to that brahmana, and the whole varnan of this, that loka loka everything, where both of them go in that chariot and all the dungeon dark deep lokas they cross and go into the waters, and inside the water they find that Adishesha, and then again Vishnu Bhagavan himself is there, जिनका ही अंश है कृष्ण. Then he says, you are Narnarayan, finish the काम और जल्दी आ जाओ. All that beautiful story in this 89th chapter. Yes, 66 shlokas are there. Then the last one, 90th chapter, which 50 mantras. तो इसके 4 दिन, उसके 4 दिन मिला के एक हफ्ता मानो. सो द डेट टुडे इज 25, तो 3 या 4 नवंबर तक दीपावली से पहले ही हमारा ये जो है भागवतम हो जाएगा. And today I just felt, not yet fully decided, the mother will bless us, that after this is over, तब तक अध्यात्म रामायण भी हो गया तो आई डोंट नो. इसके बाद तो हम हिंदी में ना डेली या 2 दिन में एक एक स्तोत्र पढ़ेंगे, है ना. आएंगे, स्तोत्र पढ़ेंगे, उसका मीनिंग देखेंगे, फिर से एक बार स्तोत्र पढ़ेंगे. It takes half an hour or 40 minutes or 2 days. I don't know. At least some 20-30 sutras I want to do. Whether I take only the Devi Stotras or depending on that day in our class, उस देवता संबंधी स्तोत्र लूंगा. या let me see some of the Prakarana Granthas also. So big text we have done, like this Bhagavatam is, today is 12 दिन हो गए, 1212, 1212 दिन, 1212 दिन हो गए आज भागवत हमारा. गुड नंबर 1212. So huge thing it is, relentlessly doing. That is also one great sadhana. Other one is what? छोटे छोटे स्तोत्र लेकर revel in them in devotion. All these things are doing only do these 2 3. Pulling our faculties from the world, putting them in the God, becoming devotee and jignasu or jnani. Bas लगातार. And the class and in the text and the variety of talks and the examples, they are all means. Through all those means, what we achieve is the bhakti and jnana to the Lord, in which our whole Vyaktitva is offered to Paramatma. तो हम एक ही टेक्स्ट भागवत से इतने दिन करते आए. अभी क्या है 2-3 महीने हम करेंगे 10-15-20 छोटे छोटे टेक्स्ट. तो भगवान की कृपा है ये, तो वो करवा रहे हैं हमसे, हम सबसे. तो लेट अस डू इट एंड एंजॉय. And there are thousands, not even hundreds, great stotrams of, there are panchakams are there are shatkams are there are ashtakams are there, the dashakams are there. Having panchakam is 5 श्लोक वाले, षटक 6 वाले, अष्टकम 8, दशक is 10 श्लोक वाले. Some stotras of vimshati, sastavimshati, ashtavimshati shlokas. So many are there of chatusha, okay, na? Chatvarimsha shloka, the 40 shloka stotras, like, so many beautiful. And many of them are in Puranas, Itihasas, by the different avatars, different rishis, different bhaktas in different occasions. They have done the stutis. Kya badhiya. And you and I तो know. तो क्या है, before we started this Sahasranamas and before the Stotra Shatanamavali, around 400 stotras we chanted in last 2-3 years time. एक के बाद एक किताब लेकर हम खत्म ही जा रहे थे, कर रहे थे. आई एम श्योर एटलीस्ट 400 नहीं तो 250-300 तो हमने किया होगा. 5 बुक्स we have concluded. एक में 80 स्तोत्र थे, एक में 120 थे, ऐसा थे. स्तोत्र कदम्बम we have done, मंत्र पुष्पम we have done. Some small books of all devatas we have done, each में 30 स्तोत्र थे या 20. Do you remember? Every day we are doing one after our Adhyatma Ramayana class. So that's the thought to me, that after Bhagavatam, let us do the dhyanam of some of the stotras and surrender ourselves at the feet of the God. Thank you. Om Purnamadaha पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति। ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन्मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण वेणुगानलोल कृष्ण वेद नवनीत चोर भक्तजनाधार कृष्ण वरमदया गीतामृतदात कृष्ण परमयोगीश पार्थसारथिरूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम्। ओम ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्रता नैव विद्युत् नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो व्यासाय विष्णुपाय योगींद्राय नमस्ते ब्रह्म। बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। चतुर्नाथ महाराज की जय। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंदा। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृत की जय। समस्त ऋषिमुनि मंडल की जय। भक्त मंडल की जय। Keep on praying for Sanatana Dharma and do the due seva too. The minimum seva is study the Shastras, be a sadhaka. Om. Thank you. Om. Study Adhyatma Ramayana for some time. Please come back.